Thank you very much, Judge Tranacosta. About 5 years ago, I had been receiving some telephone calls about possibly running for this office of city attorney, but I was happy on the bench as a Superior Court judge, and I hadn't really given it much thought. Then one day, while we were hiking through the woods of Maine, my wife and I love to hike, my wife, Christine, who is, by the way, Judge Christine Goldsmith, said out of the blue, "Oh, what did you think about running?" And you know, after 37 years of marriage, you do think when she suggests that. And that's a true story, and that's what prompted me to think of running for this office. So thank you, Christine. Now, Presiding Judge Tranacosta, thank you for taking the time to be here with us and swear me in. As a judge, you have the world's greatest job. And if I hadn't listened to my wife, I'd still have it. There's one part of Presiding Judge Tranacosta's job right now that isn't all that great. He has to make the most significant budget cuts ever faced by the judiciary. It's not just in San Diego, but it's all over the state, California. He is cutting courtrooms, cutting judges and staff, meaning that our civil and criminal justice system is not what it used to be, or in fact should be. Now, our office is a big customer of the courts. We handle tens of thousands of misdemeanors annually. And this is a brewing crisis that we are all in together in the judicial community and legal community as to how are we going to administer justice in the future. We have some innovative ideas we've been working on with Presiding Judge Tranacosta, Henry Coker, public defender, and that will involve some really innovation even in our neighborhoods of the city of San Diego. And I'm looking forward to presenting those ideas with the mayor and the city council in the future. So Judge Tranacosta, thank you, and we understand your dilemma, and we're going to try to be part of the solution. Now this is a city council meeting, and so I want to thank the city council. Our office has worked very well with the city council. I'm sorry to see a few of the council members leave. Councilmember DeMaio is smart, talented, and very, very energetic. I know he's going to have a very bright future in the political world. And Council President Tony Young has been my partner in helping make this place functional. Tony's a pleasure to work with, and we developed these 10 principles that the council adopted, which are designed to help foster this culture of cooperation with a new mayor and city council. And we were supposed to work on them together to implement them. That was the deal. Now you bail on me. So, to keep your word, might you reconsider and stay with us? I don't think so. Let me just say, I'm going to miss Carl, I'm going to miss Tony. We have a very good working relationship. I'm pleased to be with them. Congratulations to our new city council members and the 3 who have been reelected. Today is the first day of a new era, and we are looking forward in helping to make it successful. And congratulations to Mayor Filner. Now, I'm not sure people here realize it, but the 2 city elected office holders you have elected grew up in New York. God help you. For those of you who have walked the city of Manhattan, you may agree with me that there is one thing that is very likely to happen over the next 4 years. One of the 2 of us will get a ticket for jaywalking. So Bob and I met last week in a classified location. It started off with the obligatory joshing. Don't you want to become a Democrat? Don't you want to become a Republican? Lincoln, Reagan, FDR, who else? Oh, okay, many others. And once we got that out of the way, I want to tell you I found a very serious and passionate person. I was growing up, I was in high school when the Freedom Riders were doing their thing. That's a big thing. It is a big deal. I looked up to them today, and I still do. It was something in our history that was amazing. I will tell you, Mayor Filner's ideas and the way he plans to run his office are refreshing, and I look forward to working with him. Now, our government is 2.5 branches. The mayor is the executive branch. This is all outlined in the 10 principles that Tony and I worked on. The mayor is the executive branch. The council is the legislative policy-making branch. And my office is the 1/2 legal branch. Now, I call it 1/2 legal branch because we're limited to the law. I want everybody to know that. We're not a full branch. We don't jump into all the policy, but we're a half, and we need to be heard on our half legal part of it. San Diego has had a history of sometimes cutting corners on the law, so our office has worked very hard to get things right. We give legal opinions based upon the law that aren't necessarily what people want to hear. Our lawyers are encouraged, and they will raise red flags and stop something that's happening when they see a legal issue that needs to be addressed. We particularly appreciate the fact that the City Council has respected the importance of us doing that and the importance of our legal work and allowed us to do our job without blowback. Thank you very much. I want to say a few words about our law firm. Our law firm has come a long way from where we were 4 years ago. We are run like a private law firm, so I like to call it a law firm. But we are larger than any private law firm in San Diego. We have the most diverse law practice in the nation. Criminal prosecutors, civil litigators, advisors to the mayor, council, departments, committees, and commissions, practicing in such diverse fields as workers' compensation, labor, securities, and more. And we are a bargain. 15 full-time deputy city attorneys cost us $1.7 million. The same number of outside lawyers would cost us between $8 million and $15 million. We are a bargain. $1.7 million cost for 15 deputy city attorneys versus $8 to $15 million if we were to hire outside counsel. We are a bargain, but we're also very good at what we do. We are proud of our achievements, the way we run our office, the quality of our legal work, and our specific achievements. For example, the retiree health compromise came to be only after our office won the most significant lawsuit in city's history. Lawsuit wins alone during the past 4 years will save this city well over $1 billion. The $27 million we've been reading about lately from the settlement came about, it just didn't fall into our treasury. It took years of hard, complex litigation over the wildfires and months of negotiations. Our lawyers did a fantastic job. Whether it was complicated labor deals, convention center expansion, library, or returning to the bond markets, our lawyers were in the middle of it all, negotiating, structuring, and performing legal work at a level this office had never before reached. When I say we, or our office, I'm not talking like a politician. It's not me. I mean we and our office. Our lawyers, our paralegals, our investigators, our legal secretaries, our staff. They all participated in a 6% reduction. They participated in the cuts that our employees have had to endure. And in the midst of that, they pulled themselves up as professionals and rebuilt a law firm, the largest in our city, larger than any, at least, private law firms, and did superb legal work. I don't mean me. I mean the men and women in my law firm. We are a team with a new mayor, new vision, and new challenges we face. We are ready to reach the next level. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve.